What my point was, and I want to get back to Draper, there's a lot of things I need to talk to you about. But when I say people are worried, right, investors, right, who are looking at the crypto space as a whole and calling me and saying, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin now. There's a huge question mark surrounding the fate of Bitcoin. Why should I believe that Bitcoin is still going to be around? Why is this technology going to beat everything else? Why can't something come out better than Bitcoin? And I have to say, the experts I've had on recently, I don't feel there's been anyone who's been able to properly answer that question yet. So can you answer it today?
Right. Well, I don't know anyone who's worried about it. The Bitcoin maximalists have been telling you that all these other coins are scams for years. So if you lost money with the scammers, shame on you because you got greedy. So nothing I can do about that.
No, people lost money with Bitcoin. It's down 60% this year.
It's been down before, but the network keeps rolling over and keeps ticking, and investment into the network is at an all-time high, Daniela. You're not listening. Investment in the network is at an all-time high. Okay, don't look at the price. The price will take care of itself. Anyone who's held Bitcoin for 4 years is in the black.
At the end of the day, people want to see numbers, and they're saying, when will this be reflected in the price? Because they're just looking at these forecasts now, saying, you know, these ambassadors have come out. These ambassadors have come out with these huge forecasts, and they just keep moving the goalpost, just like Draper. He's been calling for whatever, 220,000, 250,000. Now he's moving the goalpost a few months down the line.
Look at the network. Sorry, I have to keep repeating myself, but the investment in the network has never been stronger, and price takes care of itself. It's like berating Warren Buffett, like, when is my Apple stock going to hit new all-time highs, Warren? He'll be like, well, you know, it's the fundamentals are great, and we're buying more. And by the way, I'm the most successful investor in history. This is the time to buy Bitcoin because it's vastly superior. It's the best money ever known to human. It's the hardest money ever known to humans. The network's never been stronger. The use case has never been stronger. The reveal that all these scam coins are junk, as I've been saying for years, is now stronger. And so everything is completely as it should be. I mean, the people who can't see the difference between Bitcoin and the scam coins like Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, etc., they need to do their homework. I mean, there's nothing gonna, it's not like you're a bank on Wall Street where every time you make a mistake, you get a bailout. Daniela, we as individuals don't have that. We have to work and do research and live a real life. You know, we don't get the bailouts that the BlackRocks do and the JP Morgans do. So you have to do your research. You know, you haven't done your work. Do your homework, and your worries will be addressed. It's aesthetically, it's beautiful. So when, for example, the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, says essentially that Bitcoin is based on beauty, he understands it. He understands that it attracts, crucially, it attracts all the energy that's going into various monetary systems purely because it's aesthetically quite beautiful. And it's like the Mona Lisa or the Sistine Chapel of money. You know, the Mona Lisa is still the most viewed artwork in the world. It attracts 20 to 30,000 visitors a day at the Louvre because it's aesthetically, it's gorgeous. It's aesthetically beautiful. Bitcoin, similarly, is an aesthetically gorgeous piece of technology that makes all other forms of money look ugly. And we know that two things. Number one, people are throwing money at it to make it more secure. It's never had more investment than it does now. And it also is attracting more energy. So these other systems, the other altcoins or even fiat money, will perish due to lack of energy because they're not attracting the energy because they don't have the aesthetic that Bitcoin does. And you know, we can have this discussion all day long, but the fact of the matter is that the amount of investment going into the network is hitting new all-time highs. Everyone who's putting money into the network has the conviction and the belief that fiat money is doomed. They understand that no fiat money has ever survived. They've all gone to zero over 300 years. They know that all the scam coins are scams. They're all going to be classified as securities. Again, here in El Salvador, the president made these new security laws that differentiate clearly between Bitcoin and everything else. Everything else is a security per this new law. Okay, so if you're an American and you're confused because your government and your regulators are not providing you with enough education, leave America. Move to El Salvador.
When you say record
people are
amount
free
of money
here. People
are going into the
economy
network.
is growing here. The president is working for the population. If you're living in a country like in America where the political class and the elite and the media are openly attacking you and undermining you and trying to disenfranchise you, bankrupt you, and unemploy you, leave. Get out. Take your Bitcoin and just leave. There's no reason to complain.
It's not
You're
easy
only here
well,
once.